Hello lovely people, you are welcome to my channel. Today we are going to learn how to sew 4-corner slits, not pieces. When you cut them, that is when they become pieces. But this slit you are not going to cut, or this skirt you are not going to cut. You are going to just fold and sew 4 corners, just as we do in Ghana. In Ghana, you slit in any chicha. Do I lining na ya de yebubu na ya pam inti. That is what we are going to do, and we are going to do 4 corners. But before I ever cordon, I want to beg you before then that please, if you have not yet subscribed, consider subscribing and do well to click on the notification bell. When you click on the notification bell, you select all. Whenever I upload a new video, you'll be the first person to be notified. You will get notification so that you can go and watch. If you don't click on the notification bell, when I upload a new video, you won't know. May the lessons for by say a subscriber now click on notification. I don't baby no one now click do. Imiada de biara me the video fufu go to bia. I bet say waba catch do what the video fufu abent bonhu na nya kwana kwa den. Akwa share. Okay, so this is the fabric. The fabric we are going to use is 2 years. You ever use 2 years of fabric, and usually that is what we use for slits in Ghana. That is 8 corners, 4 corners, pencil slits, 6 corners. You use 2 years. This is 2 years. Now, what I've done is I've already lined the fabric. My line the fabric no more. If you want to know how I line the fabric or how to line the fabric for your slit, please check the description box. I will leave a link there so you can watch and know how to line your fabric for your slit, which is very important because unlining if you don't line your fabric very well, you will sew, and at the end of the day you have one place being shorter and longer. So it's very necessary you watch the video. Okay, so after lining your fabric, the next thing you will do is you will turn it this way, and we are going to fold it equally. Okay, so this way. Okay, now when you look at my fabric, you realize that this place the folding is bigger than this place. I'm going to use this for the down part, and that's because I want much of the plainness here, but because this place I folded much here, you see that it's very small, so I'm going to use this side for my down part, and this is going to be my upper part. Okay, so after folding it equally this way, the next thing is to fold it again. So you are going to fold it into 4. And that is because it is 4 corners. If it's 6, you fold it into 6. So we are going to fold it into 4. And so this is it. Okay. And so what I will do is I'm going to iron these parts very well to get my lines well. And this part to get the lines very well. So I'll do that and come and show it to you. Okay, so I'm done ironing it very well to get my line. So we just open it up this way. So the 4 corners, this is 1, the line here is 2, another line at the back here 3, and then this line makes it 4. Okay, so the next thing you do is the hip of the purse. You are going to divide it into 4, and I'm using hip of 48. Into when you put another pamnata, and I also the hip measurement, the betching 4 divided by 4, and 48 is my music, so that will be 12. 48 divided by 4 is going to be 12. Okay, so let's see what we have here. I have 17.5 here, 17.5, and let me check here also. So this one too, 17.5. Okay, so 17.5 on each side. And within this 17.5, I am looking for 12 inches. 12 inches. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5.5. So it means I'm going to divide 5.5 into 2. and that is going to give me 2.75. That is going to give me 2.75. And so it means you are supposed to mark 2.75 here. Then we'll come and mark 2.75 also here. But I'm not going to mark 2.75. I'm going to mark 2 inches. And that is because I'm going to use the extra ones to do my shaping. Okay. And so I'll place my tape measure here and mark 2 inches. This is my 2 inches. And then from here, I'm going to determine my knee. I'm marking 21. You don't mark exactly on your knee. At least 2 inches above your knee is okay. So I'm marking 21. The 21 inches for folding on the top for our rope. So this is 21. Okay. And so here I'll mark 2 inches. And so this is my 2 inches. 2 inches, 2 inches, 2 inches, and I'm going to join the points here. Okay, now when we come to the down part here, I'll just mark half an inch here, half an inch here. This is half an inch here, and I'm going to join from the knee point to the half an inch. Okay, and so we are going to pin this. So we are done pinning this side. Then we'll come to this side also, and we are going to measure 2 inches. We are going to measure 2 inches here, and from here to we are going to mark the 21. Then I'm going to mark exactly 2 inches. So 2 inches also here, 2 inches here, 2 inches here, and I'm going to join all. We'll mark half inch also here at the ends here. Okay, so I'm going to join this to 8. Okay, then I'll pin it. Okay, so I'm done pinning this part also, so I'm going to the other 2 lines, and I'm going to hold them this way. And so this is it. We have equally, you have to make sure it's equal, you see, and this our lines are there. Okay, so these are our lines. Now we are going to measure the exact hip measurements on it, exactly this way. Okay, and then the hip is 48, so 48 divided by 2 is going to be 24, and so I have 30 here. That is 30.5, and remember that's because I didn't measure the exact measurement for the other 2, and so if I take 24 from it, it's going to be left with 6.5, and so 6.5 divided into 2 is going to be 3.25. 3.25, but I'm going to make it 3.5 because this is the waistline, so 3.5. I don't want it to be too puffy at the waistline. 3.5, and so from the waistline I'm going to determine the hip measurement or the hip line. I'm going to measure 10 from waist to 10. I'm going to determine from waist to the hip, and so from the waist to the hip is I'll use 9, but I'm marking 10. I'll come here to and measure exactly 10 also. Okay, 10. And so from here I'll place 3.25 here and here also. Okay, then I'm going to determine the 21 for our knee, and this is it. Okay, now at the knee part is supposed to go in, so the knee part I'm going to make it 4 inches, and that depends on how you want it, how comfortable it will feel at that place. So I'll mark 4 inches here, and then I'll come here to, I'll measure 21. And so you can take your tape measure, go around your knees and walk through it. The measurements you get, you can use it. Okay, so 4 inches here. And so I have 23, it means almost 23 or 23, so it means the round knee is going to be 46, which is okay. When my client wears and it's too tight, I'll open up. If it's too loose for her too, I will tighten it a bit. Okay, then I'll come here and also measure quarter inch, and measure ½ inch. Okay, and then here too I'll measure ½ inch. Okay, so we are going to join the points. Now the waist area, I'm going to reduce it a bit again. That is I'm going to do the waist area instead of the 3.5, I'm going to make it 4 inches because I want to reduce puffiness at the too much puffiness at the waist area. So 4 is okay, and I'm going to join it to the hip with my curve. Okay, and then I'll turn my curve this way and join it to the knee. Then I'll use my long ruler to join it to the ½ inch. Okay, then we come here to, I'll do the same for this. Okay, so I'm going to pin the lines. So this is it, I've pinned, and so what we are going to do is we are going to sew through the lines. We are going to sew, so I'll sew through the lines and then come and show it to you. Okay guys, so I have joined it. So this is it, I joined and then opened and then turn it out. So this is it. This is the inside of it, you see. So this is it. This is the inside. Okay, and so this is our 4 corner slits. What I'm going to do is I will shape the knee side a bit. I'll reduce it by 1 inch. I'll go in by 1 inch on both sides, and then I'm going to add this rope to it. I'm going to add it, so I'll just fold this one 1 inch this way. Use this one to determine the middle. 1 inch this way. I'm going to mark ½ inch here, ½ inch here, and sew all around. But while I'm sewing, I'll place this one inside. I'll place the rope inside and then sew all through. So I'll do that and show it to you. Okay guys, so I am done. This is it, the rope. So it will be tied this way. Okay, and this part, this is the hip side, and I went in at the knee side, 1 inch here, 1 inch here. So this is it, and the down part also. Okay, so this is it, and so this is our 4 corner slit, Ghana way. 4 corner slit. Ghana for here slit nyana yetwitwa. Oya ye tabu. Especially our mothers. And so this is how we sew 4 corners. Very simple and very fast. So this is this. Thanks so much for watching. Please, if you have not yet subscribed, consider subscribing. Click on the notification bell to get notifications whenever I upload a new video. Bye bye.